Rise and shine, 'cause we're live. Oh, rise and shine in America. Because it is early for y'all. Early for y'all there. Let's see here. Let me get myself situated. Let's see. Oh, ding. That means we're live. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I am Dee Ramsey, and every now and again, I just, something will catch my attention, and then I gotta comment. I have on this channel, even though they're privated now, I don't know which ones I would unprivate once I've done it. But anyway, I have a video called Tasha K is a self-hating Black woman. Something like that. It's from like 5 years ago. I'm telling you, it's private now because I privated so much content. I don't even remember what the damn cost that made me go live. But it was needed. It was needed. I'm gonna unprivate it and then y'all tell me, okay? Because ain't no way I would have read that lady if I didn't have a good reason. And I'm not a clout chaser, okay? Anybody who truly knows me knows this channel could be out of here. I could be connected with boom, bam, bam if I was a damn clout chaser, but I'm not. I work really hard not to do that. Rizzo! Hey, Rizzo. Glad to see you too, honey. How are you? Man, Rizzo, I feel like I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry. Just because I remember back when it would be like, only 1 or 2 people in my chat. Shit, it don't be one. Well, but shout out to you, Rizzo. Shout out to all the day ones. My lady, Miss Benz, so Benz. Anyway, I don't know where the emotions came from. It's just good to see you, girl, for real. Yeah. Because I am so far away, and I don't speak the language, even though I love it here. Don't get me wrong. I love it here. Y'all got me crying and shit. I do rely quite a bit more. I mean, I watch more YouTube now than I did. In the States. Primarily to stay connected. So yeah, anyway, that was a side quest. I know y'all here to see what the hell I got to talk about. Okay, so let me tell you why I am doing this video. Okay, I'm doing this video for a couple of reasons. We're gonna open with Tasha K. We're gonna open with Tasha K because who is that? Miss Myrtle Snow as well. What's up? Hey man, it's a family reunion. I feel like crying for real. Oh, I love y'all so much. Oh, I hope y'all know that. I just wish the best for you in your lives. I love you so much. Oh my gosh. Miss Crazy, there's so many of y'all. Miss Jones. Y'all see how black I am? Child, I've been at that beach. I've been baking like a potato. Anyway, woo, and don't let anybody tell y'all black skin don't get sunburned. They lie. They lie. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I was wondering what the problem was. I forgot. I swear to God, I had turned the lights down. If you notice that you look good in red, thank you, Miss Murda. Hey, Crystal Riz, good day. Good to see you too. Oh, I'm thinking about what's my lady? Why I want to call her Lisa? Because she knows who she is, even though I just said your real name. My brain couldn't figure out her YouTube name. So if you're in the clouds and you just search your name, I love you. And I miss you, girl. Oh my God. Damn. That's letting me know I really miss y'all. I really do. But anyway, I'm laughing because I was in here and I had all the lights on. And then I was like, well, I don't want to go too late. If I go at 9, I'm going to be sleepy. I'm going to be too sleepy. So I turned the lights off. So I was just looking at myself like, why is the camera looking like that? Girl, because I ain't got no lights on. Hold on a second. Oh, you know what? Hold up. Let me do this. Let me do this. Hold on. Woo! Okay. All right. Now it's definitely burns. You're still crispy from Jamaica and okay. That's what I'm talking about. I'm about to turn the camera back on, but while I got it off, it's time for a bit of a small break. Anyway, I love that people judge me because I'm an old time smoker. I tell people I've been waiting my whole life to retire. And be the type of bum I'd like to be. I am. And I'm proud of it, gosh darn it. All right. Boom, chicka, wow, wow. Is this better? Is this better? I was looking at myself and I'm like, what's happening? Anyway. Y'all made me tear up. I love you so much. That's my ferocious guard dog. Let me tell y'all something. Adore ain't no punk, by the way. Adore ain't no punk. Do you know this dog ain't but somebody in that hallway? And she very rarely barks. Very rarely barks. But them big dogs, when we go outside, they come at her. She bucked up at them. So I was so proud of her today. I was like, let them know. We are dangerous women. I fought off these 2 big dogs. She was in my thingy though. And this before she was fully vaccinated. I couldn't put her down to be out with everything, you know? And I was like, I had my helmet. I was like, I'm the baddest bitch on this block. Do you hear me? And I'm gonna kill one of y'all over my baby. So anyway, I digress. I love y'all, but let's Adore. Yes, her name is Adore, and she gave herself that name because she's so fucking adorable. Come here, mama. Come here, mama. She's right here. If I'm here, she here. Believe that. She naked though. Okay, I don't normally show myself without my clothes on. Yeah, that's just for when I'm at home with mama. Yeah, so we covered up. She's precious, you know. She wear clothes when she's out. Pardon us for a minute. I keep telling her that she got a black mama, and she's not allowed to kiss me in my mouth. You know what she says? I'm a little white girl. I ain't got to listen to you. Anyway, I didn't even put this on right because I don't want to stress her out. If I put this on, she's going to think we're going out, and we're not. So anyway, there you go. It's this way. Adore got her name because she's friggin' adorable. So say bye-bye. Okay, bye, Nookaboo. She is a hot mess. Adore is the equivalency of a 2-year-old toddler, damn near 3. Damn near 3. When I tell you she's smart as hell, so when she do the wrong thing and she knows she didn't did the wrong thing, and baby, I have to talk to her like she's a wayward 3-year-old, and baby, the ears go down and she knows she's guilty. Anyway, very quickly, let's get into the news that I want to share with you all, which is just some reading some hoes, just some old-fashioned telling what y'all doing. Like, what? Sometimes you need an auntie just to tell you what is you doing out here. You need a good auntie read, goddammit. So that's what we gonna do. Now, we gonna start with the good nephew read, goddamn, because Armon gave it to Armon gave it to Tasha K. But the reason we're playing this video in particular is because of the Spaces snippet. Can y'all hear me well? Hi, mommy. What are you doing? Sit down. Sit down. Okay. So, I know, right? Oh, I feel inspired. And I'm just, the whole WAR, got me feeling some type of way. I was in a very foul mood. As every American should be. We should be resisting and we should be pissed off with the highest level of pissed off seeing what's happening. But in order to deal with that, I have to go to other places. I have to go to places of joy because I don't watch the news. Y'all know that. And I try and stay away from bad news, but there's so many things occurring that it's hard to stay away from it. It doesn't mean I still don't know what's going on. So shout out to ARMON WIGGINS and T.S. Madison and others, BONDI Blue, who keep me entertained, even old big head Joe Budden. Ugh. I'm going to be doing a video on Joe Budden though, a whole video, and I think it's a video from an angle you ain't gonna think you see it coming, but when you see it and you know that I am doing it, you're gonna go, she damn that only one that could or would. Maybe someone will, but they will later. They'll be late to the party and it'll be after something has already occurred. But anyway, I don't want to spill the beans too much, but I'm going to do a good one on him. So these lovely people are keeping me not only entertained, but up to date on what's going on. And let me give you an overview of the only thing I know about the whole Cardi B situation currently. First thing I know is Cardi B looks a goddamn mess. Cardi B, baby, you have overdone it with that BBL. That is too much ass to be carrying around. Girl, you look ridiculous. I don't care what the people are telling you. You do not look good. You look abnormal. I ain't got it for Cardi B, and y'all know that. I think she is a weapon of mass destruction that has been hurled at us, along with these other demons. Okay, so I'm not up for her on any friggin' level. That's the first thing I want to say. She looks a hot mess. And the way you've distorted your face, girl, I didn't know you went down the route of that's got to be a spell they put on you all. They got it. The first person they got it with was Lil' Kim. She's destroyed her face. Lil' Kim was so freaking cute. Can I tell you how hot Lil' Kim was? As a little half gay, bisexual young thing, hardcore. Oh, Jesus. If I didn't know I was gay before that album cover, bitch, I knew after. Okay? Woo! Oh! I know you see me on the radio. True. I know you see me on the radio. How many times have I seen that video where she's changing? Yes, indeed. Shut up, proceed. And then she changed it in the fucking cup. Little Kim was so fucking beautiful. Man. Anyway, she said she's downsizing that ass after her tour. Good for her. Oh, Good. Because baby. When I did see it, I said, now. But again, when you sign those contracts and you get those millions, and you agree to the terms, you start to do all sorts of shenanigans. So anywho, in the news, okay, Cardi B, I knew about the Tasha K thing, right? Back in time, I remember when it was really popping off, when it was really happening, when I was watching more social media. And what I remember most about this whole thing was Tasha K had several opportunities to not do what she was doing, like literally to course correct. She just didn't do it, right? And I always thought that was weird. I'm like, okay, maybe it's a publicity stunt. You feel me? Maybe she does have a way to. So I was watching it when it was happening, but also because I don't watch Tasha K, I have watched her like maybe one or two shows many moons ago, like 7-8 years ago, but I don't consume her content. I'm just not her target audience. But I mean, demographically I am, but spiritually the fuck not. So I knew of her. I knew the thing was going on. Okay. But I didn't know all the details. So the ARMON WIGGINS, he actually did, this is the second read, bitch. He did a whole nether read, I think day before yesterday or whatever. And this is coming from someone who knows her, right? I don't know Tasha K. I can only report on this, what I see with these four eyes of mine, okay? So let's get into Brother Armon. I'm gonna block myself because if I don't block myself while I'm presenting these, first of all, let me come down. I think that's what I had in the beginnings. Wait a minute. I don't want to make my big old face bigger. No, that ain't the one. Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. I'm like, all right. Anyway, no, TK is a Miss Myrtle. If you have not already heard, I knew she was a mental case because, again, from one broken bitch to another, okay? If you do not heal up, and I'm still dragging around goo gobs of unhealed trauma. I didn't even know some of the unhealed trauma I had until I got this fucking puppy. The fucking puppy brought some shit up in me. I said, what the fuck is this? So I get it. But the way she has gone about living her life as a result and utilizing her gifts, these are the results. So anywho, skis, hey, when you hate this hard, when haters are hating, there are consequences for your actions when you pursue an energy of unhappiness, an energy of discord, an energy of fracture. Because no matter how much trauma, let me come on up here. Tasha, no matter how much trauma you have received, and I'm very sorry for your trauma as a survivor myself, it does not give you license to traumatize others. Again, I didn't even know I had an ability to traumatize a motherfucker till I got this puppy. And then this puppy, I was like, bitch, I'll kill you in here. I was like, oh my God. Oh, where'd that come from? Oh, you see what I'm saying? Hurt people hurt people. if they're not fixed, because it is a breaking. It's a breaking. Someone broke you, someone broke me. And I often say, baby, even though they, I done hot glued the shit. Okay, I done spackled some stuff, put it back in the kiln, some with all the best kinds of glues there is. From shamans to mushrooms to DMT to crystals, incense, Jesus, Buddha, Allah, the great goddess, shamalama ding dong, marijuana. I didn't do I was gonna say I didn't do ayahuasca, but I did do Brother Hank Rising Sun's mixture, and that was 20 very many moons ago. So many years ago. That's back when he lived in, I don't know if he's still in Brooklyn. You had to come outside and hug that tree. Ground yourself. My point is, trauma leads to trauma if it's not dealt with. And I don't know all what this woman has done to bring herself forward, because I will say this, she's done a lot of work. The fact that she can even still have her executive function is kudos to her. The executive function in a lot of us is one of the first fucking things to zip us. You feel me? And I'm clapping for you, baby. I'm not gonna root to tear you down, Miss Tasha K, but bitch, I'm gonna read you because you deserve it. Because you're mean. You're mean to others. And that's one thing that us Leos, we don't really like bullies, bitch. We don't really like bullies. We don't really like bullies. So, and that's what you did to Cardi B. You bullied Cardi B. See, I remember, and at the time, Cardi B was going through so much. At the time, Cardi B was going through so much. It was like a piling on, right? It was like a great humiliation ritual, Not saying that it was, because how the heck would I know, but, So you've got this ex-roommate, and she's like, I used to dance with her, and we was doing this to dudes and drugging folks, and man, I think she said she got herpes or some other thing, some other something. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad, but here's the thing. I remember distinctly people in videos saying, a cease and desist has been sent. Now, listen, I don't know much about nothing, but I know a whole bunch of little shit about a lot of things. A cease and desist, it do mean that. It do mean that if they have grounds. Now, if they have grounds, if they don't have grounds and you don't have a real threat of a legal action being taken by that person, then that's a different animal. I'm just saying, for me personally, if a multi-millionaire A-list celebrity with the means and a track record of being a violent gang member who says she will throw hands and do all sorts of things. Now, if that person sends me a cease and desist, I'm probably going to cease and I'm definitely going to desist. Okay. The arrogance, the hubris, Miss Tasha K, and the arrogance in the nasty way that you do your broadcast, you do it with a purpose to tear people down. And that's what makes people not cheer for you. So when you then, after talking all this shit and producing all this chaos, you produced all this chaos in your own life, baby. You did this. You did this. You all by your lonesome. After several warnings, I might add. So, I'm not going to say it's unfortunate. This is what I will say. One, Tasha K is not being completely honest with her, even though she will still owe money. Yeah, she's worked out this 1.2 over what, 5 years, which is 20,000 a month or whatever. For you to disregard sound advice from people on the internet, even your subscribers tell you, beg you, ask, please do not continue this line with Cardi B. Stop. So many people warned you. They did. I remember. And you did not listen to them. Not only did you not listen, again, it's that negative energy and the vibe by which you go after people. To me, it's not as if you're looking just for information. And don't get me wrong, I guess you got to do whatever you got to do to get to wherever you want to get to. But again, there are consequences for these actions, honey. And this is a bed, you're going to have to lay in it. So let's get into Mr. ARMON WIGGINS, fair use. We will be stopping the video to talk as we listen to him. Let me go back to ARMON. I'm going to bring myself down so we can bring him up. But the way he make me laugh so hard. So we're going to kiki. Let me pull myself down. All right, here we go. And talk about it. Yes, Miss Myrtle, she needs therapies.
Is really feeling it.
Uh-oh. Let me. I know y'all can't hear that. Can y'all hear that? I feel like it sound like I can't hear it all the way. All right.
Because Cardi B has turned up the heat on this $4 million return that she is owed by trash blogger Tasha K.
He's some trash
now,
blogger.
Tasha K pulled her one card, as she would say, and it was her GoFundMe, asking her subscribers to help her pay off the deficit. Tasha K took to her platform and reposted us. Not sure why she did that. One can imagine she was trying to gaslight the angry black women that follow her and support her and don't like me and think I hate black women and hate gay people. And so maybe using me laughing and trashing her was a way for them to feel bad and donate in spite of, not liking me. And I'm fine. Listen, Tasha K, use me if you need to, because Lord knows we're kicking at you every chance we get. After that,
no. You gotta back that up. Back that up. Is that little dip he does? Watch the dip, bitch. When he goes, that dip took me down. Do y'all see that dip? He goes, oh, use us every chance you can. I said, that cracked me down. Oh, all right. Let me stop being ridiculous. It's so funny. Again, we'll talk about it.
We're kicking at you every chance we get. Now, after that, she shortly went online and went on to Spaces.
This is what
and
we're
went into a knockout drag out. Ironically, she titled the Spaces "They're Mad," as if like the people watching is so upset. But this woman went off. I mean, she was cursing. She was calling people demons. And for me, she didn't say any names, but she's talking to Cardi B in my mind. Because for me, she's feeling like we said we were going to pay the $20 million.
Okay. She's talking to Cardi B. She's talking to Cardi B in this spaces that you're going to listen to. Listen, it's let me just play, child. But it's insane that she is on a Spaces again, ranting and raving about a debt. It's legitimate though. That's the thing. That would make this something legitimate. It's not like a certain type. This is a different type. It's a personal debt, a personal judgment on the person. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So we about to get to this Spaces because I didn't even listen to all of it because when I started listening to it, I couldn't even, baby, I was like, let me go ahead and go live. This Spaces made me go ahead and go live sooner than I was going.
$1 million. I mean, 20. We said we were going to pay the $3 million. I've been paying you $20,000 a month, and you keep having me in this loop, in this paperwork, and it's costing me every time I have to go to court. It's never enough. It's never enough. I need to break the chains. You don't want my family to eat. You don't want my kids to eat. You don't.
What? Wait a minute. Tasha K. I know you didn't go on there talking about somebody don't want your children to eat. I know we're going to get to it, but ma'am. Tasha K, see, that's what I'm saying, sweetheart. The energy that you've been putting out there with the style. For instance, let's talk about your Will Smith small side quest, y'all, situation with Bilal, right? I think there's a booger in my nose, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. That to me was another instance. Okay. Another instance of just mean-spirited outing just for the sake of views. Even if what this man is saying is true, Tasha K. You mean to tell me you feel like it's okay to say that this man walked in on Will Smith busting wide open, getting busting wide open by Dwayne Martin? Some of us are old enough to know things and not care about having the details of someone's life. We don't care. No one cares about if Queen Latifah ever comes out. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. It's not important. So yeah. Trying to say Cat brother messing with Cat Williams' brother. I didn't even see nothing about that. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't consume her content. So I was stunned when I saw that she had a go goddamn bun me up, bitch. I said, no the fuck. Tasha motherfucking big mouth ass K whore. I know, bitch, you ain't got no fucking GoFundMe. I mean, go off, sis. You feel me? You have not because you ask not, gosh darn it. I'm a big proponent of asking for what you want. Do that shit. And I know you knew niggas was going to come out here and drag you. So I'm going to give you that too. So you taking it. You ain't got no fucking choice. But a goddamn GoFundMe girl, when you knew not to do this, but it's the meanness. It's this, I gotcha. It's I think it's bad business myself, but girl, I've been stuck at 6,400 subscribers since the last 6 years, so I ain't want to talk no type of shit. But I am bitch because I would know better to not do that. Ooh, her being very and not hurting. See, it's Myrtle. See, they, we about listen. Let's play more of this nonsense.
Care about me. Essentially, you're trying to, drag me and make me miserable. And it's a demon and it's a devil and it's confusion. And she's so frustrated and so pissed off that the system is being designed to break her, a black woman. Bullshit. No one cares about you being a black woman. Yeah, no one cares about none of that BS. Tasha K, you didn't.
What does her being a black woman have to do with the lawsuit? This is the thing that drives white people insane. This is why they are riding the anti-woke bullshit all the way to the KKK bank. You feel me? Y'all see how long my hair has gotten? My goodness. Woo. She done got long, and we were at the It just started raining. Y'all hear it? Oh, here we go. I'm just gonna put on one of my little hats. Okay. Hi, baby. Hi, stinky bud. Boo-boo. Yeah, man. Tasha K, you can't keep using black as a card, the whole black woman card when you do bad shit. You stop that. It literally has made it of no effect. You can't even complain when you are legitimately being discriminated against now because motherfuckers have diluted it to where it has no
give a damn
effect.
about your kids, your mammies, your grannies, or anybody else. When you were trying to get that 1 million subscribers, you didn't care when you were getting those views. You didn't care when you were able to on all the other YouTubers. Girl, nobody wants to hear that. You should have took the videos down and you should have stopped talking about Cardi B in the way that you did. The woman didn't want to give you an interview. You got mad at her. You lied and said the woman had STDs and STIs and dirty blood.
See, that's the whole thing. Yes, that's what I'm saying. She has gone out of her way. There you go. And how many black women has she tried to destroy? F out of our face. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Black men as well. I mean, the gotcha to the point of you're sleeping with this person, the exploitation of everything negative. Hey, we all have to deal with what is coming, whatever judgment is, whatever that is. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm going to give you an example of myself, and I'm going to be 100% honest, and because I always am here. I told you I had a couple battles with this puppy, and a couple times I smacked her little butt, okay? And I felt so bad because she's so small, you know what I'm saying? And she just looked so pitiful, so I felt so bad. And do you know, twice I have fallen. I have fallen twice now. One time with her. And I said, oh, that's karma. There must be some instant karma for my ass. It's like, don't hit her. Don't hit. Right? Okay, then. Tasha K, you can't keep hitting. You can't keep hitting. You're going to fall. And that's what happened. You hit Cardi B and you were warned, honey. That's the worst thing about it. But the best thing about what I love about what ARMON WIGGINS, the way he is breaking it down, is saying that this is a progression. You didn't stop at you asked for an interview and she said no. Well, why get angry at that? It's like the time, I'm gonna have to come up here on this one. You, Tasha, or at least come up some so you can see me, messed up your interview with Joe Biden. You messed that up, girl. And then you proved him right by going off on him in the most disrespectful manner after you realize he was not going to air it, which in your mind, again, there's something wrong. I can't diagnose it, but there's somewhere in there is not connecting with you. Of course, if Cardi B calls Joe Budden and say, nigga, don't air that, he ain't gonna air it. She's Cardi fucking B, my nigga. You're Tasha fucking K, bro. And it ain't that Tasha K, you're big shit in your world, but you ain't that big. And the world is big, girl. The world is way, way big. The world is way, way big. So that's an example again of you being so negative. That's my girl, so big. Anyway, so being I cried earlier, if you go to the very beginning of the video, I'm gonna mention you, and I have Miss Myrtle and Miss Rizzo and Miss Cardi. Y'all was all in here, and I was crying talking about y'all old heads been here since day one. Anyway, and how I miss y'all. I love you anyway. Bam, show enough of day one. To carry me when I rode through her state. Me and my daughter, we were on our road trip. Man, such good people. Y'all are such great humans. I really love you. So, yeah, the venom, and this is the part that I recognize is that trauma thing, and I know that's an overused word, but the rage, the anger. There you go. I see where she seems to point that energy, and it spills out. Right? Because as a child who's been harmed, you can never, ever get the kind of harm back out to another. You want to so desperately because there's a misunderstanding in your mind. You don't know why. You feel me? You understand what I'm saying? The smallness of who you were, the helplessness of those times, and your inability to fucking fight and protect yourself means you're going to be highly protective of yourself in other ways. I'm a witness. I'm incredibly protective of myself in other ways. Now I'm vulnerable as shit in others and leave myself open, but bitch, I'm very protective of myself in wild ways. That anger, and that's why I did that video years ago where I said Tasha K is a self-hating Black woman. I gotta find it. I'll find it. I'll unprivate it, and we'll watch it together. I'll do a reaction video because I don't even remember the fucking context. But my point in this here video is this victimhood. This I'm a Black woman. I'm doing all these, and Cardi B's doing something to me, or the system, or no, Tasha K. You, sweetheart, have maximized the system. As a Black woman, you've done that. You are one of the most known YouTubers in America, at least in Black America. And that's a big population. And now because of Cardi B, you're global. Because of Cardi B, you're global now. Right? So miss us all with the I've been so victimized. Girl, you've been out here victimizing niggas for years. That's how you got here, mama. That's how you got here, girl. That's how you got here. You know, maybe listen, I remember being drunk for years and forgetting shit. So maybe you was just tipsy, ho, and you don't remember. But girl, yeah, you was fucking niggas up. All right, here we go.
You can't put those kind of allegations on people when they're not true. They're lies. And two, even if there was, why do you even want to be in people's medical history and medical business?
Oh, that's
like
a good
that?
question.
So I don't feel bad for you. And there's a lot of people that's feeling.
You know what? Yeah, why would you want to be in somebody's medical business? Let's speed him up a little bit. Okay, boom. Let's go right here. Let's get to the beginning of the spaces.
And said that she didn't leave Cardi B alone because she felt like Cardi B was a celebrity and Cardi B could handle it. So I want you guys to take a listen to how she crashed out.
I'm up now. So I said, you know what? Since
this Ramadan, while we gather around our tables,
sugar booger boo. Turn that off. But Armon, go ahead and get your money, boo. Hold on, let Armon get his money. Let Armon get his money. Get your money, Armon. Get your money. Get your money. Get your money. Aye. Okay, boom. All right. Hold up. All right.
And keep dragging me into court, claiming they're gonna take my house, my kids ain't gonna go to school. None of this shit.
Oh no. Yeah, let me, girl, what? No, ma'am. Let me back up
now. So I said, you know what? Since people want to be petty and keep dragging me into court, claiming they're gonna take my house, my kids ain't gonna go to school, none of this shit. Like, I have never.
Okay, stop the fuck right there. Stop the fuck right there. You see how delusional you are, girl? What the fuck are you talking about? You're up, and because people want to Yeah, she talking to girl. What the fuck? And be petty and drag you into court, bitch. You broadcasted and told people this lady had poison in her motherfucking blood. She now has 4 babies. She would have transmitted, possibly. What the fuck? Do you know what the fuck you was accused of and found what the defamation was for? How is Cardi being petty? You didn't care nothing about your fucking kids or your fucking house when you got that cease and fucking desist, nigga. Shit. Yeah. See, that's why I crashed out. And we live now. Listen to this shit. Whoo. But I just caught that real quick. Like, wait a minute, girl. Anywho, let's listen. So basically, she's saying she's up now, and because basically Cardi is dragging her into court. Now she wants to come on here and crash out. Well, girl, this just speaks to your emotional immaturity and how much therapy you do still need and how much trauma healing you really do need. You are really angry. But girl, you are directing it at the wrong muckatucka.
In the time that I have been in court, I have never uttered those words about anybody. Your kids ain't gonna go to college. I'm gonna take your house. I'm gonna take your nigga. I'm gonna take your husband.
Tasha K, you don't have to utter the words. Your actions have possibly cost people their children, have possibly cost people their relationships, have possibly cost people their homes. Girl, what are you, delusional? You are high, mama. Speaking of being high, shall we take a no, let's listen. A small break. But that's crazy. She said in all my, I've never, Tasha K, your homework is to go listen to your old videos, girl. Go listen to the shit you have said to people's wives and their husbands, their family members, about them. And I'm not saying she's been 100% wrong at all, but you have definitely been incorrect in the way you have delivered a lot of your material, and you've been very, very mean, very degrading. Very, you don't give a F about these people or their lives. You cannot sow those sort of seeds and not expect to get a crop, baby. That ain't how this realm works at the fuck all. This here place is gonna give you what you put out there. Girl, you better give it the old high school try and do it again. That's nope. No, ma'am. You're no fucking victim. You have been a wrecking ball on these goddamn internets, girl, for years. Oh, okay, I'm going back down now. We go continue the video. She's tripping. She's fucking tripping, my nigga. She probably drunk. I remember I would get drunk. And y'all remember I would come on and jump on live and be talking mad cash money shit. I don't even know what the fuck I couldn't even tell you the next day what the hell I said. So she probably lit like a Christmas tree.
Husband, I have never heard that type of shit because it's not in me. Yeah, I may tell your business.
She said because it's not in me. Yeah, I may tell your business. This nigga's crazy. Yeah, I may tell your business that cost you your wife, your husband, your child, your fucking house, your job. But I ain't trying to ruin you. I just want the bitch girl.
I don't wish nobody bad against nobody. I don't wish to see nobody kids without. I don't wish to see nobody homeless. I don't wish that. That's not the type of person I am. And that
girl, wait, let me come on the screen. Girl, Who is she talking about? Who are you referring to, Tasha? Who is on that live impersonating Tasha K, bitch? No, what? Girl. Do you not know who you are? Girl, wait. All right. I had girl, because I'm a girl. I'm telling you, I hadn't heard all that. I'm listening to this for the first time with y'all right now. So I'm crashing out a little bit like this is me screaming at the TV when I be watching YouTube. I disagree. I'll be like, no. Woo, she is crazy. She is a preacher lying like this, doing too much and hiding your hands. Is she a preacher lying like this? Is she a preacher? I don't know what that means. Oh, you're talking about Tasha K. Is she a preacher lying like this? Oh, okay, got it. You know, it took me a while, Mr. David. I was like, I didn't get it. Okay, she needs some milk and some sleep because what the fuck? Okay, a whole like my mama and them used to take them little blue pills. They call them Valiums. She need a Valium. I'll take a Valium, girl. Sleep that shit off. Because mama, absolutely not. You talking about another bitch. Shit. You ain't talking about you.
That doesn't make me a better person or make me feel good that my neighbor is going through that. But this is what's been wished upon me. This is what has been told they're going to intentionally do to me. And I said, not you won't. And that's why I took my money down to the bankruptcy court to let them crackers protect me, my black, loud, aggressive ass. And they did. And did. We are happily making payments. No problem. Everybody getting paid. We ain't have to lay off our workforce, even though everybody is laying off. Tasha K is
Tasha, shut the fuck up, bro. Oh, I didn't put it back up, y'all. I'm sorry. But Tasha, girl, I'm so lost on what the fuck you talking about. Who? Tasha, I need you to take them fucking court docs out and look at whose name is on there. Now, she don't know like I know, bitch. She could go ahead and write that motherfucker, use that same motherfucking court doc or that same judgment and write that motherfucker off. If she was really free, she would know how to do that. That's what freedom really is knowing how to do that. But she don't know how to do that. She thought she was some other shit because I remember at the time she was talking about hiding her money. And I remember her talking about, she was talking cash money shit about doing some trust. And I remember because I was studying some of these same concepts in terms of a different route. I was learning how to get out of the matrix, so to speak. And I remember going, okay. Delicious. We ain't even got to that story yet. Wait. She already on the Bondi part, girl. We ain't even got to that part, mama. Because that's tied in with the T.S. Madison part, which then ties in the Michelle Brown. But anyway, we get into all that. But yeah, Tasha K, girl, you crashing out, mama, like somebody did something to you when you did this to you. And you did it to your employees. You did this to your company. And who just said that? That's such a great fucking question. Where's the husband? She needs to be. Now, you know what? That's hilarious. I didn't think about that second part. I didn't read that second part. But where's the husband in terms of when you got that cease and desist, girl, your husband didn't say, bitch, you better calm the fuck down? Absolutely not. That's a bad man right there, girl. That ain't no fucking leader in your house. You know, I don't believe in that type of shit, no way. You can't lead me, but I do understand and understand and overstand why, as a man, you should walk in front of me You feel me? On some level, don't get me wrong. I had a video about that once, right? Not that men should figure literally, like women should walk behind men. No, my point is, you big and strong, and you go around the corner first. If something's coming, you get it, and I'll get away because we need what? Life to go on. So anyway, hey, yeah, girl, where is your husband? Where is this husband? Where is his husband? My lamb. Yeah, that man probably gone somewhere. Did you call in the Zach show? Yes, I sure did. Wow. I actually am going to interview Zach. I need to send him another message. I sent him a message on the Patreon. He responded, but then I went, I don't know. I haven't really been on. I need to go. I don't know. I couldn't find it on my phone, but now that I got my thing, I'm glad you're in here. Thanks. I'm so glad you're in here. Open up. Because that reminded me, now that I got my laptop up, yeah, I need to go into Patreon and I need to pull that up because he responded. But yeah, I'm going to have Zach on. He is a master at what he does. So anywho, side quest, shout out to y'all. Y'all can't see she's the man of that marriage. Baby, listen, I am not big into whole gender role thing. I was definitely, let me say this. I was never the man in my marriage, not at all. But my husband was not involved and didn't know anything about social media necessarily or my YouTube channel. I don't think he's ever, I don't even know if he knows the name of my YouTube channel. Do you see what I'm saying? So if I was on here wilding and I would have gotten a cease and desist, unless I told him about it, he wouldn't even know. Except I would have told him about it. I would have told him the moment Cardi B said anything to me or about me, right? Because that would have meant that I am hot shit. So I can't imagine. I don't know. Yeah, she's been famous for a while. I can't imagine because not no Cardi B, but people do know who I am. Y'all know my problem guy who I do still listen to. I listen to Joe more so for my research in the video. And also I do still listen to him for entertainment. I ain't gonna lie, because his podcast, although I go through, I'd be like, boop, 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 boop. I skip through so many topics and bullshit. I like the beginning when he opens the music. I like the laughter when they kick it because it reminds me of home still. So I'm still a big fan of those pieces of the Joe Budden podcast. So I'm never going to take that away from him. So I digress. Y'all know, hey, my name is D. Ramsey. My pronouns are PTSD and ADHD, bitch. We might have one or two side quests. I digress. But yeah, Tasha K, you is bullshit ass crazy with the bullshit you got going on right here, my mom. But let's continue because they ain't got a couple more minutes.
Not laying off. We are expanding. And with that expansion comes more money. With more money comes bigger payments, and the judgment is paid off. But that's not enough. It's never enough. So I did some praying all week with my grandmother, my mother-in-law.
Okay, hold up. Now you bring in your fucking grandmother and your mother-in-law. Did you consult these two women when you got the cease and fucking desist? And can these whores read? Bitch, the fuck are you talking about? Right now you consulting them? Post-judgment? The fuck out of here. Where are these bitches? Pull them up here so I can read them too. You mean the fuck tell me you had a whole council of idiots around you, a husband, a mother-in-law, and a motherfucking grandmama, and none of them motherfuckers told your stupid ass to stop? Beyond that, dummy, you didn't listen? Girl, you got life fucked up, Tasha. You have life fucked up, madam. Dear people who still call themselves color, I know y'all don't like when this is a side quest about calling yourself black, but notice how she uses that as a fucking shield all the time. Because, and this is where I can relate, because she has in fact been victimized as a child, she is in her mind still a victim. Still, even though she is literally at the fucking top 1% of all earners of all motherfucking Americans. Maybe not top 1%, bitch. Because them niggas, them numbers is crazy. But you see what I'm saying? The top, you're what we would call upper middle fucking class, or yeah. No matter if they white, Latino, Asian, doesn't matter. You, with all of your shortcomings, have still and in spite of been able to achieve all of that. And here you still are fucking complaining and calling yourself a victim. Sweetheart, you all by your fucking arrogant, mean-spirited ass self did this. It's not like you've shown. The only contrition I've seen Tasha K show is when she's been drunk and post-judgment. Period. I haven't seen, oh my word, you're talking about a flash from the past. All these old names. Oh, what's up, Mysterious Mermaid? I'm so used to seeing y'all for so long. But yeah, you see what I'm saying? Tasha, girl, no mirror. I'm stumped, y'all. I'm sitting here talking to y'all, but I'm gonna have to drop the link. I need to hear. Let's listen to the rest. But I'm so stumped. I'm so friggin' stumped by what the hell she is talking about, girl. Tasha, do you really think this? Girl, to be asking people for money. And again, I ask people for money all the goddamn time. Don't get me wrong. I'm not above it. Now, I would have did a give, send, go, because you get mostly all the money. Maybe the amount was too high, but if you'd have did the maximum of whatever they allow and get that done and then do it again, you probably would have saved some. But anyway, that's my little math mind working. But anywho, yeah, I'm so stunned by her insistence that it's her that's the one that's being put upon. She's being put upon by someone else. And then she's screaming about how she had to go down to the courthouse to get protection as a loud, black, aggressive. What do you being loud and black and aggressive got to do with you going down to a courthouse? The courthouse is full of loud, aggressive black people. If they ain't inside, bitch, they outside. And if they inside, they just hold it in because they know they can't have them outbursts. That is where loud, aggressive niggas are, is at the courthouse, Tasha K. What did you talking about? Yeah, let's continue, because you got me so fucking cankled, girl. Goddamn. Anyway, hit the link if you'd like to come on to the panel, because we're gonna be discussing a few people.
The two women, these women, they pray for me every day. They say, Tasha, we gonna pray, you go work. We got it here. All of this is confusion. The devil lives in confusion. Whenever people are trying to...
Okay. See, you niggas, I'm sorry. I didn't have it up. You niggas calling God and things the devil when you were the devil. You were the devil in this instance. You were the devil. That was you, girl. Woo.
Confuse you and keep you in a circle, keep you running back to old shit. That is the devil. That is the demon. You keep your eyes on the prize. You got all others down here depending on you. You stay focused. Let us pray. That's what they told me. And that's what the did. And that's why we out here winning. And we're going to continue to win. But since everybody want to play and keep me confused with all these documents, paperwork, going back to court, all of this shit, I pulled my card. And I'm giving myself one
Baby, come here. Come a little closer. That, my dear, which you're experiencing is called lawfare. Them notices are driving that bitch crazy. Girl, that is lawfare. Hey, my love, Miss Myrtle.
Hey, good morning, D. Hey, Chad, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. You're very soft-spoken, but I can hear you.
Hey.
Hey, honey, how
You
are
looking
you?
good, girl. Looking good. Red.
Thank you. How are them grandbabies?
They're okay. They're at school where they need to be.
Yes.
Getting some learning.
Yes, ma'am. Away from you.
Yes, for a little bit. Anyways,
A
yeah.
little bit of time.
But some people just don't know when they're winning. And she is one of them. You know, we've seen a lot of people on this social media space that do a lot of shit, and we looking at them like, what's wrong with you? You know that you're winning, and yet and still you do stuff that you made this happen, but yet and still you want to blame everybody else. Listen, my advice for her would be to stop using that black woman shit, because I take offense to that. I'm a black woman. You ain't the only one that done went through shit. I don't take stuff out on other people that I know nothing about, and I put it on them. That's not fair. I don't do stuff like that. Matter of fact, I think it's some type of illness when you do that, but you can get healed from that. Go get healed, bitch. You got all this money.
Miss Myrtle gonna say it.
I
Go
tried
get
it.
healed,
I
bitch.
tried it.
That's a
Yeah, go
t-shirt.
get healed, bitch.
Go get healed, bitch.
Go get healed immediately, because all that shit that you doing, you sound fucking insane. Somebody should have went over there and checked on her. That's why I'm asking, where is your husband? Where is he?
I
And not
have
saying
not
that a
seen
man
or
has to.
heard anything of him, but to my knowledge, he is an African. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like,
See, that's what. Yeah,
African men don't.
she is a meal ticket to him and his
And
whole
I
fucking
believe that's what
lineage.
that is.
The
Yes.
whole village, baby.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
Tasha K is supporting a whole goddamn
Yep.
half a continent,
I
bitch.
really do believe that. And that
Yes,
might be
ma'am.
some of the issue too, bitch. You're not directing that where it should be directed. First, you should start with your grandmother. And I'm hoping it's a different grandmother that you have
Oh,
an issue with, that you said hated you so much when you
mm,
were a young kid. Maybe it's on the,
mm.
yeah. So if that's what you're doing, then you never gonna win that, baby. No matter what you do, no matter how much money you got, we've seen that too. People telling their business about the things that, and nothing's wrong with that. With what you went through with grandparents and parents and siblings and da 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 da. Da. You're never gonna win that. I don't care how much money you
But it's
throw
not an
at that.
excuse.
Yeah, it's just not. You can't buy people. You can't
No,
buy their love anyway. They'll be nice
no,
to you, I guess, if that's what
no.
you want. But is it genuine? But yeah, I really do. I think it's the grandmother. And let's be honest, it's those sisters too. Her
She
sisters
got
were the
sisters.
favorite. Yeah, she has two
Um,
sisters. Her mom's kids. Yeah. So
um,
that's an issue. Um, she she said this too. And the only reason because I don't watch Tasha like that. I get it
mm,
from a third party, because
right.
I ain't got it to do. With people like that, your spirit is not good. And that's not good. Mm-mm. So I steer clear of that type of person. But you know how you watch another person, they're doing commentary like Armon is. You've said things like, oh, your sisters were the favorite ones. You've even said that she went out, and I think it was on this one too, D, where she
On this.
said that she was so effed up in high school where she had to wear her uniform that she worked in. I think she worked at
Oh yeah,
Wendy's.
she about to say that. I did hear
Yeah,
that. I did
yeah,
hear that.
yeah.
Well,
Like,
yeah, but
see,
you
but
know
that's
that
trauma.
I think.
Yeah. When your
Mm-hmm.
mama don't can't even make it happen, where your daddy at? See, another thing.
Yeah, yeah. And listen, again, that kind of trauma, exactly to what you're saying, it's unsatisfied, unhealed. She's gonna explode. So does she also support her sisters, or they just like are in competition with each other?
Um, well, to me, I think that the sisters is a coming. uh, it's it might be some more superficial shit because
Um,
like if because I know having sisters. I'm my mom's only girl, and I got two brothers. So, but I do have a half sister, but she a bit younger than I am. That's my daughter, my dad's daughter. So
okay.
I didn't grow up with a sister, but I got little cousins and stuff that's like my sister. It's never
Mhm,
been no competition. But when
mhm.
people are raised different, it's just different. And I don't
Yeah,
understand that. So I'm not gonna,
mhm.
you know, you know,
Yeah,
demonize
yeah,
her for feeling the way that she feels because parents do pit children against each other. We
yeah,
know that. Or you make
yeah.
somebody feel
Parents
like
be out
they're
here
lesser
tripping.
than.
Let's listen to the last few little minutes of this, cause child, I ain't even know. I do remember about the uniform thing, but she screamed it so fast, and I was like, girl, I don't even really catch all that she was saying. So let's listen to her give her last little bit of, cause she is upset.
1 year. Popcorn, wristbands. People that want to pure donate. We got the mother Cashapp up now. We got the Venmo up now. This motherfuckers want to keep me tied up in the court. Guess what? I'm going to pull the one card that my viewers asked me to do just so I can focus and make content for them. Because you too busy. Focus the fuck on me. Everybody block that.
Girl, no, no, ma'am. You focus your energy on Cardi B. Anyway, let this go.
Everywhere. You mad. So yeah, I put up the GoFundMe and will. Every single thing is going to my DIP account, debtor in possession account that is held with the court, and everything will be transferred over so this chain will be fucking broken. Then when the NDA is up, then what? Then what? I'm still not gonna talk about you. Even when that NDA up, I'm still not gonna talk about you because it ain't worth it. But I'm gonna talk about everybody I've been doing, like I'm legally obligated to. I pulled my card. I pulled my card. Now what? Y'all been laughing. When you gonna pay? When you gonna pay? Right now. Right now. How long it take me?
Girl, you sound so fragile and unwell. It's really scary.
And you know me, you know I'm a bitch that go get it. I came from nothing. Nothing. I came from not having clothes to wear to high school, so I kept a job. One, I had to keep a job because we had no wear my work uniform to school every day because I didn't have no money to go buy no clothes because I had to go to work every day. Don't fuck with me.
Like I
Yeah, Cardi. I mean, let me make sure there's no more spaces. Yeah. Oh, I do want to go to this part right here. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Real quick on that whole thing about the trauma with going to school and high school and wearing a uniform. Let me just say, as someone who grew up in foster care from age 8 until I emancipated, and so I have every form of story of not having clothes. My greatest blessing is that this occurred in Southern California, where I could literally just cut pants and make shorts. So, I got away with a lot. I know the feeling of not having and having to make do in all sorts of creative ways. Again, that doesn't give you license to grow up to be a venomous dragon who wants to be bitchy and mean and destructive to other people. But this part is Myrtle, back to I think what you mentioned earlier. This is where Tasha K earlier. I don't know when this audio is, but she's speaking about how she's not pressed at all about this lawsuit. So check this out. Check this part out, y'all.
For that, you're no victim. Hell, she was just on a radio show bragging, boasting about how she ain't hurting for money. And the $20K a month ain't nothing. And she ain't even working to pay it off. Yeah.
Again, I know you can't do much talking about
I'm on
it.
India. I'm trying to keep my payments low, bro. Like,
so how do those
20K a month?
I was gonna say, how do those payments look?
20K a month. That's just what it is.
So you're basically working.
No, I'm not basically working double. Nothing.
Nothing. You're just doing regular stuff.
That's bottom line. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not working to pay this, baby. Do I look like I'm struggling? I got a
you see, it's that attitude. You see that attitude. You see how she could not even. The young lady
can't even be humble. Like, girl, I'm trying to do the best that I can, girl, to pay this off. She don't know. Listen, she mean, she nasty. I don't give a fuck. She could still be poor, right? Because that's her mentality. No matter how much money she get, no matter how blessed that woman can be or whatever, she's still gonna be a nasty person until she confront what's bothering her inside. That when I seen that, I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. But now you over there, do I look like I'm hurting? Well, you acting like you is over there ranting and raving like a mad woman, saying you need this money and go fund me. And oh, by the way, you can't do that. All somebody gotta do is report that GoFundMe. You can't do that. I was like,
no, you can't.
Serious?
You can. I don't know if you can do that. I don't know. You probably can. I think as long as you tell people what it's for, you can give money. You can do whatever you can to make money for a judgment. So I don't think that's true. But it might be. But I don't know, and I don't care about that part. What's crazy to me is she's missed the whole, she's jumped the whole thing, because look, Miss Myrtle, if she says on this radio show that she's not working double to pay it and that she's not struggling, listen, she was saying that it's the lawfare that's making her cranky. Her having to reply, her having to go back to court, her having to address and give these documents when Cardi's people say you must show us your financials. She doesn't want to do that because she does probably make more and will have to pay more. You see what I'm saying? So this ain't, I don't think, now that I'm listening at it, yeah, she's probably telling the truth. I don't think she's working extra because the payment's only $20,000. YouTube pays that. She makes money from every other kind of, you feel what I'm saying, entity, and plus she got staff and stuff like that. So now that I'm thinking, yeah, I think it's the lawfare that got her going. She can't deal with these damn lawyers.
What you mad for? Go. Hey, I tell people this all the time, especially my friends, when they complain about stuff. I was like, well, hey, why don't you get up and go in the bathroom, look in the mirror, and talk to your damn self? Because that's who you should be talking to. You put yourself in this situation. What you mad for? What you screaming and hollering for? All you had to do was do like that lady asked you to do. She asked you to take those videos down and a cease and desist. And what you say, I wipe my ass with cease and desist all the time. I don't give a damn. Okay, well,
it's the wiping of the ass. It's the wiping of the ass. When you tell somebody you gonna wipe their ass, you gonna wipe your ass with their cease and desist, and that lawyer get it, and see, the thing is, these lawyers are not going to take these cases unless they really feel like they're going to get some money from you. And that lawyer, and see, that's what these lawyers do. That's what you don't know. They go and look and see, and they'll look if you got assets. They can look up your AdSense. He's like, oh no, we're going to get this money. We're going to get this money. The moment she started talking about her wiping her ass with that cease and desist, I bet you that lawyer and every other lawyer and judge was like, oh, really? Okay. Yeah.
And the side note, when they were going to court, you know, when Cardi took her to court, you do know she got up on that stand, because I watched this other content creator. Her name is Lakeisha. And she went through all those court papers, some of them that she could go through. Her and her husband lied about her bankruptcy. So that's probably why she's in an uproar too, because now you done got caught lying on the stand about your bankruptcy. And we already know that's a no-no. You cannot lie.
What was the lie? What was she asked? What happened?
They asked her how much money she had on hand about them bankruptcies. Did she have a trust? Come to find out, that was a lie. She lied on the stand. Her and her husband lied about the trust they have. They went and found the trust. And they said the reason why, listen, we know this. If they ask you a question, they already know. They want you to
know
lie.
the answer. Right. Which means you didn't do the damn trust correctly.
She put the trust in her middle name.
You so small. Okay.
I was like, what? I found that out yesterday. I was like, you were one dumb bitch. Listen, when none of this shit be transpiring, if you would leave people alone, period. Leave
Hold
them
on, Miss
alone.
Murder. Let's listen to the last little bit, because I want to watch her move this money. I mean, hear what she's saying to this lady, because I'm gonna back it up a little bit, because I'm really thrown. Watch how when the hostess is trying to ask Tasha K the question, watch how fast Tasha K recoils at just the idea. Because the lady, I think now, I don't know if she was going to say, it seemed like you working for Cardi B. It seemed like that's what she was about to say. But I think that's what Tasha thought too.
Yeah,
and
that's
she said,
I ain't
so I'm gonna back it up.
She was scared she was gonna say that. Yeah.
Yes, girl. And she started talking about, I ain't doing nothing. I said, oh shit. Watch this. Let's back it up a couple seconds. Let's see. Oh, hey Armon. He is so damn funny. Yeah, we need to go into all the shit she talking right here, because this is wild. And this from a couple days later. Wait, and you put a GoFundMe up, bitch.
That's why I was tripping. I was like, wait a minute, she was just talking money, cash money shit over there at L'Oreal's podcast, and now you talking about a GoFundMe? You ain't heard me. Look at me and look at my stat. You see, I got a what?
And I was just on X, and she's like, it's my birthday, because I didn't know. I was looking for the spaces. I thought there was more. The spaces must be gone, because it ain't there. Prior, I thought I could, you know what I'm saying? So on her X, on her what is it? Twitter used to be Twitter? Yeah.
X. Yeah, X.
Yeah, baby, she got her it's my birthday. I you know, looking real birthday-ish and everything. And I'm like, oh, you know. So and she's doing live shows and selling out, and so yeah, she's able to make that $20,000 and pay everybody because she's lying about her income. And that's why Cardi and her lawyers are asking. If you are really in dire straits, you would really be in dire straits. If she's smart, she would lay off a few people. You see what I'm saying? She would tighten the belt, show that you really are struggling. You not showing you're really struggling. Cardi B's like, then I ought not have to wait on my money. You can go ahead and run that. So let me play this again. Let's see what you got going on, girl, because you out here bugging Tasha.
I want an India. I'm trying to keep my payments low, bro. Like,
so how
20K a month. Bro.
I was gonna say, how do those payments look?
20K a month. That's just what it is.
So you're basically working.
No, I'm not basically working double. Nothing.
You're just doing regular stuff.
That's bottom line. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not working to pay this, baby. Do I look like I'm struggling? I got a publicist here. I got a whole team and entourage that roll with me. No, we're good.
So that 20 doesn't affect you at all.
No, it does not. He's partly my CFO. Does it affect me?
You ain't had to fix your chair when he said no, man.
Because you know there was a lot of reports that came out that tried to say you had like $1,000 in your bank account.
It was true. I had $1,000 in that account.
Yeah.
So you guys can be the idiots and feel.
Yeah, that's what 100% Armon. 100%. Let me stop sharing that because Girl, they moved out of the country, I believe. That's what. Child, that's all she do is lie. Keep her A in a chokehold, Cardi. Oh yeah. Oh, listen, I am nobody's Cardi fan. Y'all know that, but this right here is crazy. Oh, and now also, let me go back up to this comment because where was the other one? That all right, hold on. Dang, we got a bunch of comments in here. I mean, we ran them, I think. Dang. Okay, well, maybe. All right, anyway. The other thing with Miss Tasha K, hold on real quick, baby. I'm trying to see what the heck my there we go. Bondi Blue. The reason why I put Bondi Blue on here, Miss Tasha, on my thumbnail is because I didn't even know nothing about that either. Y'all know I don't watch nothing. And I love Bondi. I used to watch Bondi years ago, back when I was watching a lot of TV. I don't watch any of those things. So a lot of the information she's talking about, doesn't appeal to me, but I'm still a huge Bondi fan. And I really gave her the side eye bitch when she popped up on Tasha K's situation. I remember it. I went, Bondi Blue's working with Tasha K? And it was somebody else. It was another person and some other guy. And I remember in my brain trying to figure out how that happened. Like, to me, it didn't seem like Bondi Blue and Tasha K necessarily were on the same wavelength, if you get what I mean. But business is business, but I do remember thinking it when it happened. But I ain't think nothing else because I no longer consume Bondi's content. Fast forward, I'm on the YouTubes or what have not. And do you know Bondi and Tasha K done fell out? Did you know that, Myrtle?
Baby, I sure did. I found that once again. I found out over at Lakeisha. I was like, "Are you freaking serious?" I was like, "But are you surprised?" Because I am not. I'm not surprised.
I was more surprised with that she was even over there when it happened.
I was too. When I seen her over there, I was like, "What the hell you doing over here?" What? I was like, Bondi, I hope you know what you getting yourself into. That girl can't stay cool with nobody.
And now you see, and again, I didn't put that together until I saw Armon again today, and I said, Armon is not like me, where I'm just some random YouTuber who does not know Tasha. These people, I remember all of the chaos that Tasha was causing and how mean she was being to Armon those years ago. You remember how she pulled what's cockeyed? What's our cockeyed boy name?
Wiley had them going against Armon. I remember all that.
That's old school. Yes, I remember that. See, I'm telling you, I remember. I remember. See, Tasha K, that's what I'm saying. We remember, girl. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You getting these dragons and things because you have, for you to go on that Spaces and lie on your own self and say that you've never done these things. Again, you have. The results of your actions have absolutely pulled you into this space, sweetheart. You can't do that. The thing with Bondi that is going to bring us into TS Madison. I think it might. Let me see, Myrtle. It might have been the Lakeisha. Let me go and show y'all this video right here because let me see if it was Lakeisha, because somebody, when I saw it, I again was like, dang, I didn't know this was happening. I feel so like you, Myrtle, it's more so that I was so shocked that Bondi and here's the thing. I recognize a check and I recognize work and I recognize that Tasha has a network and she was expanding and Bondi is smart. And so I saw it as that. It did still throw me though, like what? Big time. So I didn't have the same feeling of she can't stay cool with nobody. Like it's real though, like with ARMON. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Boom. Let me see. Here we go. Cardi B once. Let me see. Oh, okay. And then we're gonna get into Maddie because it's the video from Maddie that really pissed me off, and I was like, all right, I'm about to come out here and cuss some people out because.
But wait a minute, Dee. Remember come on. So you was cool with Maddie. Mm-hmm. Then y'all get into it. Like it's a pattern with her. And
yes, indeed. Oh, boom! Here we go. Yep. Okay. So I must have saw it from. Oh no! I think here we go. Breaking, beefing with me and my. Okay. Yep. I saw it on Empress Radio. Okay. Boom. Here we go. Hold on 2 seconds. Let these people. Let me get this content. Go ahead, Miss Martin. I'm just getting the video ready. Okay.
No,
she was
just going down
a bunch of people. I'm trying to think
of all the people that she claims she want to help them or whatever. She just the type of person. If you don't,
Storm Monroe.
She
remember
Milagro-grams, but they okay now, I guess. But she didn't got into it with a lot of people. Like you can't stay cool with one person. What's Chelsea, the girl that her and what's his name? Storm Monroe.
Properly bona fide.
Yeah. You can't. What? See, that's what I'm saying. I know it's money and the platform and whatever, but some things just ain't worth it to me
at all.
Yeah.
You see me. I done came off the whole thing. I was like, nah. I'd rather hold on to my soul. I'd rather hold on to my soul. So y'all, we're about to play. Let me share this video. So this is Tasha K. This is Tasha K. She went on her, I believe this is Instagram. She was apparently talking to our girl Bondi and telling how she was feeling about things, and that's all right. I ain't mad. So let's see. We'll turn this. Let's see where we at.
They're gay before they mention their hobbies. The moment you check their character or
Oh, okay. Oh, again, I was like, you know what? Let me go with my people. Let me go live. I have fair use. I did post Armon's video. I need to go back and post hers after. I will post this video. So fair use, okay? We really are trying to just get to what is on.
Because that's where I saw it. But I guess apparently there's some beef brewing between bloggers Tasha K and Bondi Blue. I was surprised to see this.
So I just needed that to be up. Okay. And I'm gonna read it so that I'm not playing her video. And then if we need to pull it up, we'll pull it up at the end. I mean, if I need to scroll it up, because I think there's more words. I think I can find it on my own Instagram. But anyway, this is good. This is big. So Tasha K wrote, "Be careful with folks around you that associate with who." Wait a minute. Be careful with folks around you that you associate with who happen to be gay. Some of them make being gay their entire identity. First of all, does anybody believe that Bondi Blue makes being gay her entire identity? She's married to a fucking man.
No, she doesn't.
If you did not know that she just happens to say, you know, I am a part of the community because I'm defending homophobia or whatever, she doesn't, she's not like, I got a girlfriend. Like, what the fuck? So whatever. This is the weird, Tasha K is very strange. I also believe Tasha possibly suffers from feelings of sexual feelings for women. I can't diagnose her with a bisexual tendencies, but I know that myself, a result, I believe, of being sexually molested early. I've been very honest about this. I can't for sure know if I would have been sexually attracted to women as well had I not been tampered with, because I don't know the me before I was ever tampered with, if that makes sense. You see what I'm saying? So I do believe that. I see that in a lot of women. It gives me a very strong gaydar with people. I know a lot of women that I see them, and some of them are, you know, just repressed homosexuals.
Or this, because I thought the same thing about her, but I was like, does Cardi remind you of some girl you went to high school with and she told you to get the fuck on?
I don't know. I don't know if it's Cardi necessarily. Or is it Cardi's the
what
big fish?
Is it about Cardi?
Because that's the one. That's the big fish that got caught in her net. She put a net out, right? She talks about lots of people. Cardi's the one that sent that cease and desist, though. You see what I'm saying? She has no choice now. It's like having a baby. You are forever intertwined with the baby daddy, whether that nigga leave or not. That's why. She's not obsessed with Cardi B. She is, but Cardi B started responding. You see what I'm saying? Remember? And got very personal with her. And when Cardi B started getting into this direct contact with Tasha, and because Tasha has no social goddamn graces and don't seem to know reality from, you see, she couldn't tell that she needed to stop. So that big ass fish called Cardi B blew her mind up. I don't even know how many her subscribers she probably got since then, her name. You see what I'm saying? All that validation, all of that adoration, all the things that she didn't get as a child, Cardi B brought her. So yeah, that's what it is.
So anything for attention, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent,
yes,
long as you get the attention,
classic.
You okay with it. But she
classic. They tell you that about children. Everybody.
Exactly.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, but now you got the attention. See, that's why I'm saying she need to go sit down with somebody immediately. Now you got the attention. Now you crying about it. What? Go sit your ass down some damn well.
It's showing the cracks in her psyche, unfortunately. And again, as a survivor myself, one who has been victimized, even though I am no longer a victim, I know that I am the victor. I am not victimized by anybody or anything. I'm sitting here right now completely well in my mind, my body, my soul, in every area of my life. No one is harming me, oppressing me. Nobody is, taking anything from me because my brown skin. I'm in a communist country, Southeast Asian country that is in a city dominated by Russians. I stick out like a beautiful brown tree, just on feet, bitch. Okay? I'm the most exotic thing these niggas have ever seen. I'm not joking. Me and my white dog on that beach with my head, if I be dancing and all of them looking, they are white. You hear me? I don't feel nothing with them motherfuckers staring at me. I stare right the fuck back. I know they looking at my beautiful goddamn melanin. Shit. They trying to worship the goddess. They know what it is. I'm nobody's victim. This victim shit that Tasha K got going on now is crazy. Look how she directs it at different people. That's why I called her a self-hating black woman earlier in my earlier videos, but she's been very weird when it comes to the homophobia. She doesn't think she's homophobic, but she is. So look at the way she's wording this, because apparently Bondi Blue called her out about being homophobic. So she turns this around to attack Bondi Blue, thereby proving Bondi Blue's point. And let's read this again. Be careful with folks around you that you associate with who happen to be gay. So now that's a warning, right, to random people that, hey, gay people are dangerous somehow. Some of them make being gay their entire identity. Now that I do agree with. I know some just crazy gays. They will tell you that they're gay before they mention their hobbies. Do you think that's true? Do you think that Bondi Blue, married to her husband, said to Tasha K, I like to work out, I like skateboarding and photography, but before I get into any of that, I'm gay?
No, that first of all, Tasha knew that Bondi liked the women too. Before you eat, she watched her. She had to for her to collaborate with her.
Exactly.
Correct? You're just not gonna go. You're a savvy businesswoman. You're just not gonna go and pick a random YouTuber and have them on your platform and leave them to do WXYZ in your absence. So now you're trying to say that's all she talked about. Oh yeah, I'm gay. You a lie. You a lie. You're a liar.
You a lie. You a lie. You a lie.
Yeah, that's the thing about her. You probably could accept her more or swallow the bullshit that she says. If you like, your lies are so fantastic, girl. Who believes them? Well, maybe you do have people who do believe that, but what? I've been watching Bondi for a very long time. I knew she liked women, but it's not something she constantly says. Like what?
Yes. Right. Yeah, this is what I'm saying is, even in her argument, this is what homophobia and just being mean-spirited is. You're lauding all of these allegations in your statement that don't even appear to be something that's plausible. But let's continue. They will tell you that they're gay before they mention their hobbies. The moment you check their character or disagree with them, suddenly you're labeled homophobic or transphobic just because the person you check happens to be gay. Well, this, you need to just tell us what it is that you quote unquote checked Bondi about. What did you check her about? Because here you're saying the moment you check their character. What about Bondi's character did you check? And what did you disagree with her about? You see, you need to explain that, because otherwise this is a non-starter. Okay. To me, that's deep-rooted insecurity being projected onto straight people who are comfortable in their own skin. Now, this is, again, you're trying to rally up straight people to be mad at gay people. Look, I'm being picked on by a gay person just because. They same shit that the black folks say or the white people say. We got to stop that. Being straight is not my identity. It's my private sexuality that I share with my partner. Why are you making homophobia the topic of discussion simply because I told you that you are two-faced? Deflection at its finest. Avoid folks like this at all costs for your peace of mind. Another level of narcissistic personality disorder that needs to be amplified. Now, that's hilarious to me, because if anybody, and I don't know, I can't diagnose, but probably suffering from some personality disorders, is Tasha. I'm just gonna go forward. I'm trying to see if that is the end. Oh no, I think it goes up. Boom, there we go. Yep, there's more. I was trying to get to it. There we go. Okay. Look at me. Hey. Oh, I think I went. She must be reading. That's right. Okay, so let me go to the moment she is finished. Then she's gonna turn the page. There it is. There we go. Right there. We'll start from right there. Okay, give it a second. Amplify. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna turn that up. I'm gonna back it up again and just let her say what it is, because maybe it's another. Go back these two. Yep, here we go.
And then the caption said, "You're just a shitty person that happens to be gay, period." And then she said this, "Dear Miss Bondi Blunthead at Bondi Blue, my wino sent me timestamp."
Okay, yeah, let me read that. Because when you start the ad hominem attacks of calling Bondi Blue a blunthead, that whole calling me out my motherfucking name, I hope Bondi Blue come out here and read your motherfucking ass for filth. I hope Bondi motherfucking Blue come out here with that motherfucking Louisiana accent of hers and drag your bald-headed motherfucking ass, Tasha, for that fucking shit. Bitch, you're gonna address me. You got some shit to say and you're gonna call me out my motherfucking name. I hope Bondi motherfucking Blue dog walks your motherfucking. I hope she reads your motherfucking ass so motherfucking bad. Bitch, I can't wait. I'm going to Bondi channel and put my fucking notification bell on. Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. D, she already responded to her on Instagram last night, and see, she can't give her that. I know I would, but I see her how she's thinking. I can't give you that because see, you want to take what I give you. If I curse you out, because you know sometimes you can't return that energy to her.
I got you. You know that's true.
She laughed at her, and she's like,
"That's
girl,
true.
it ain't even that deep. You could have called me and had a conversation."
You know
girl.
What? You right. You right. You know you is right. You know you right on that. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why you need smart people like Bondi and them non-traumatized motherfuckers, them healed people. A non-healed bitch like me, baby, I'd have gave you all the motherfucking smoke, especially, and I'm big on kicking the bitch when she down, whore. I'd have been all up in your guts with my boots. What? Oh my God, girl. You just gonna talk to me crazy, my nigga? Yeah, nah. See, I'm angry. I'm like, this nigga, I'm from LA. I don't like you popping shit with Bondi Blue. For her, I inherit the beef. The fuck, nigga? You not like us? The fuck? Yeah, I gotta stand up for my bisexual sister, bitch. What? What is you talking about?
So I get her, and sometimes I'm like that. I know that since I've gotten older, I'll not jump off the porch and I'll be like, and maybe I just not pay your ass no attention. How about that? Because you know that eats people up more than anything if you don't give them shit to work with. Bitch, go talk to your motherfucking self, because I ain't got nothing for you. So you be talking to yourself. Yeah, I don't hear you. I don't hear nothing.
That's
you saying.
Right.
What? Girl, who? Girl, go talk to yourself. Go talk to yourself. Because
look at hold on. I'm so glad I got the hold on, I missed. Okay, the video was still playing and it started going. What's going on? Okay, sorry, Miss Myrtle. Let me read this little part, and then I'm gonna read what Bondi said, because I do have it pulled up on my Instagram. Okay, Unwind with Tasha K. Dear Miss Bondi Blunthead, which was so fucking rude, at Bondi Blue, and they're gonna tag her. My wino sent me timestamps from your video because I was unaware there was any issue between us. No beef here on my side. But you starting to beef right now, Tasha. You worked for my husband and me for nearly 2 years as a bisexual Black woman. So the claims that I'm homophobic and transphobic are interesting. Tasha, I'm here to tell you, baby, I don't know if you know that one thing ain't got a fuck all to do with the other. Okay. The man you're referring to as a criminal, quote unquote, is a, who is she talking about? He is a criminal. That nigga on the thumbnail, but to read him down too. The fucking DL Whisper girl. The man you're referring to as a criminal, bitch, that's what you are when you get a goddamn mugshot, is a gay black man. And I've had long friendships and collaborations with people like T.S. Madison, Storm Monroe, and ARMON. Platforms I've helped grow and people help make money. Girl, you are still homophobic. I don't know why she doesn't think she's not homophobic.
Put a pin in that, because I got something to say about that. Bitch, you not fooling nobody. That man is got a tool to you. He ought to know that you don't fucking like him, and he's a dumb motherfucker too. Motherfuckers kill me swearing they so tough and all this shit. Oh, I'ma prove something so I can win some favor. Let me go on by here to T.S. Madison house. Well, guess where that wound your stupid ass up? Behind bars. And guess what? Michelle and Tasha K over there fucking laughing at you. Yeah, she'll take your card, but when you ain't useful to her no more, and we seen her do this, she gonna throw your motherfucking ass away. Do something she don't like. Make a move.
We ain't even got over there yet. We ain't got to that part of the story, Miss Murder. We still reading on Bondi. That's the next subject. We're gonna take this into T.S. Madison, DL Whisper, and Michelle. You done jumped. She's like, girl, we about to tear this DL Whisper ass a new one right now. Hold up on him. Put a pin in him real quick, because I got to get through this little reading. I actually marry same-sex couples. Funny how relationships end. Suddenly I'm homophobic or transphobic. No, Bondi always knew that about you. Everybody always knew that about you. You can be homophobic and transphobic, and I can still get a check from you. I can even still work with you as long as you ain't homophobic, transphobic necessarily towards me, or being too much of an asshole to other people. But I mean, to me, Bondi Blue said it in an offhand thing, like, well, that's just the way Tasha is. She's homophobic in that way. But we know that. So anyway, did you determine this before or after my husband and I parted ways with you? For the record, we put thousands in your pocket. Tasha, you didn't do it for free, baby. She worked for you, and that is the fee. You were supposed to put those thousands in her pocket. That's the fee. She earned that. Okay, you didn't give her anything. Today, I'm choosing not to go lower. This will be my only tweet on the matter. But since we're talking about criminals, T.S. Madison's business partner, Dominique Morgan, is the only one who has actually served prison time and is reportedly facing prison again this April after pleading guilty to embezzling funds from your LGBT community. I deal in facts, not feelings. Okay, so let's go now. I think that's it. Hold on, Miss Myrtle. And then we're going to go into this Mr. DL, because US 100, yeah. Boom. Yep, we're done. Cool beans. Okay. Love it. All right. Now, Miss Myrtle, do you know I only went back on Facebook so that I could get on these travel groups. There's a bunch of travel groups. I actually reactivated my old what's it called? Facebook. It's down to, it's only got like 1,700 friends on it. But at the time, when I was comedian in it, it had more, thousands, not too many, but a few thousand. Anyway, it's still packed full of people. And so I still on that one follow a ton of people. And because I follow Maddie, that's how I even heard what a DL whisperer is. And I was like, what is going on? I remember just seeing this really gay young man with Vaseline on his lips, a do-rag, with his dreads look about like my little twisties, you know, talking about DL men and stuff. And I was like, but he showed up about Madison. And I was like, so what is going on? Why is he upset with T.S. Madison, right? Then I started seeing him doing the same thing Michelle A.T. Alien was doing years ago. She started this mess. And I was like, all right, so Miss Myrtle.
Yes, what happened?
right. Okay. All right. I'm back. Okay. I'm gonna show you this video. So I didn't know nothing about this DL Whisper or nothing that was going on, but he popped up on my Facebook, and then he put the Maddie's pre Maddie picture and Timothy's picture together, and I was like, that shit is so crazy, and I don't know what in the hell was his issue. So this is what I wanted to show you. Okay, this is what really this. I don't like using the term "it broke my heart," but it really got me like, damn. When I saw this video from Maddie, I felt like, you know what, you bitches, I'm gonna come out here and just cuss you whores out, because T.S. Madison is minding her damn business, okay, living her best life. And okay, here we go. Now, this is only a 19-minute video, but it was so, I want to just show a few minutes of it, especially this part. This part took me out. This part took me out because he was on my channel. I saw a mugshot. I saw that he had got arrested, and I'm like, for what? And it was like, oh, Maddie had to get a restraining order against this man for coming by her house, right? And I was like, what the F? So I was really pissed. But check this out. That alien stayed reaching for T.S. Madison. Oh, my 2 cents, crazy. And I mean this, and that's why I had to put her up there, because I'm like, you know what? I was there. So many of us was there for the very fucking beginning. I was there, like some of y'all was live when the shit happened with Monique on the motherfucking, what was that? Was this Periscope back then? Or whatever they was about to go live on? Whatever the fuck, I was there for the whole shit. I used to call in the Michelle ATL show. Oh man, it was a big deal. The whole shit with Gio and Alexander. You remember that funky shit? And then Gio and Maddie, they was doing some funky shit but they was trying to defend themselves. I remember that whole shit. I remember when Michelle started hooking up with Kaya. She started taking her to these clubs and trying to do these shows. Y'all remember that shit?
And when Kaya turned on her ass because she got tired of her. Yeah.
What's the gay boy in the closet that used to be her friend? They fell out, but then they became friends again.
His name start with a J.
Yes, I remember all that shit from way back.
Remember? Oh, wait a minute. Remember when she picked up Andre? What's his name? The Caldwell. What's his name? I ain't gay no more. Remember she picked him up and took him by T.S. Madison house? You remember that too?
You know what? That's what I think Maddie
Andrew.
Andrew. See, Maddie about to say that right now, girl. I did not know that. Maddie,
I remember that.
See, look, Maddie is about to say that, and then when she plays this other video, I'm gonna tell you something. I remember what Maddie's about to show. I remember that. I don't know why the hell I was watching Michelle ATL, and what was happening at the time, I don't remember. Something must have been happening.
I'll tell you what happened. She wasn't that bad. To me, she was okay. But like when she got a hold of Maddie, like bitch, like what? Comparison. Tasha K to Cardi, that's what Michelle is to Maddie. Like, bitch, she not bothering you. Leave her the fuck alone.
But that's the big ticket. That's the fish that she caught in her net. That is her and Nene Leakes. Those are her relative, her people, honey, her patrons.
But she hypes Nene up. That's her. Oh, yeah, that's her buddy.
She's on Nene pussy, okay?
Yeah. She swings from it terribly.
Okay. I mean, bitch, you might as well just goddamn get her cum juice right off your chin, bitch. My God, today. Yeah. And it's interesting because again, I can relate to Michelle in a lot of ways, I'm a Leo woman. I'm very aggressive. I'm very quick out my mouth. I got my comedy chops in Atlanta in the A. And I know a lot of people and things. I used to know a lot of people. I don't know nobody now, but it's okay. I know me. My point is, when that thing first happened, it wasn't even a battle yet. And I was definitely on her side about the whole phone number thing and the harassing that really was occurring. That really was happening to Michelle. That can never say Michelle was not being harassed. She was, but she was being harassed by people on the internet who were calling that number. You know what I mean? I can't speak to anything going on in Atlanta physically between those two, but to my knowledge, they were never in each other's proximity except at the courthouse, which again, I really love that Maddie did this video, but you can kind of tell Maddie she's had it. She's really, really much had it. And I didn't even know Michelle was still out here acting like this towards Maddie all these fucking years later. I didn't even know, girl.
Yeah, it's really bad. Like, and I see why. I was in that live when Maddie did that. I was over on her Instagram when she did that. I was in that live when she was going off like that. I was like, yeah, I would get tired too. Like, leave me the fuck alone. I'm not bothering you. And then y'all get this y'all, and then this motherfucker, y'all hook up with him, and see, that's what make it even worse. I could understand if it's just a me and you thing, but now you teaming up with motherfuckers, and I don't know this DL whisper motherfuckers, and now y'all dragging me into this other bullshit. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit.
Right.
Leave me alone.
Right. It was heartbreaking, and that's what I want to share this video, because it's important that we don't allow, particularly as Black women, we don't allow ourselves to be drawn in by insecure Black women who choose to display their insecurities by being mean-spirited and jealous and envious of trans women. And that's a fact. It is 100% my humble opinion that yes, in addition to what C says here, that Michelle definitely has come up on the money with Maddie and Funky. But again, the end that she got was legitimate. Funky had no business fucking doing that lady's apartment like that. He was dead ass. I don't give a fuck about how Funky done come up. That fucker was a dirty, booger sugar, dirty motherfucker back then.
Yeah, that right there. And I've always said that too. I've always said that too, D. Like the way he did
attitude. Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
The shit he says, I'll be ready to cuss that bitch out too. I gotta take Funky down even that high-minded, like I said, sister piteous motherfucker attitude he got, bitch, in small fucking door. I don't fuck with that bitch either. But yeah, he was a dirty motherfucker all them years ago. And the way he did Michelle and the way he talked about her afterwards, bitch, you gonna tear my shit up and then talk shit about me? Yeah. No. So again, they gave her the end. Now what she did with it, baby, she took that in and said, bitch, I'll put a whole wedge through that. She said, I'll put that whole thing there. He paid her and she can't move on. I don't know what that means. So this video right here though, baby, this guy, this fucking stranger, this man just started picking on her. Baby, that is some scary shit. A motherfucker that you just don't know on the internet. So,
but I do like these lashes.
Tonight, something was brought to my attention. Hi, Dion. Tonight, something was brought to my attention by some friends and family. So, as you guys know, the DL Whisperer is not my first stalker. God, I can't even believe this is the first time I've ever said his name anywhere. Wow. This is the first time. There's no video footage of me ever saying his alias in anywhere. This is the first time that I've ever said it, Jaya. This is crazy. It feels so weird for me because I usually don't call the names of people that are my adversaries, but or who attempts to be my adversaries, because I don't really go back and forth with people because our people are not on my level. But here we are, and the DR Whisperer has been stalking me for a very long time. It actually started in June of 2025. I'll be speaking on it when I'm able to really completely speak on it, but this is the very first time that I've actually spoke that person's name. So he's not the first stalker that I've had. The first kind of like stalker I had has been Michelle A.T. Alien.
Listen to that.
Michelle A.T. Alien Brown, straight from the A, has been stalking me since the Kaya split up. Like she, I know it's hard to believe, Magilla, but she has been stalking me since.
Honestly, 100%. Where is the lie? Michelle A.T. Alien Brown has been stalking fucking Maddie since the Kaya breakup. Miss Myrtle, am I lying?
You are not lying. It's the truth. Yeah, so and like you said, okay, your phone number getting out. Okay, your phone number getting out. But yeah, I know you're gonna play the rest of that.
All of this all
No,
the
it did
time.
not.
Once she found out how popular Maddie was, and once she tapped, and I hate to say this, but once she tapped into the latent Black women transphobia syndrome, once she hit that vein, baby,
she found her gold mine. Yeah, it's a gold mine with her. But me personally, that takes too much energy and hate and venom. And so to me, you go to bed thinking about her, like, cause ain't no damn way. Like, what has she done to you? And I do believe that some of these women, y'all feel so insecure because for one thing, y'all fat and y'all ugly. And y'all always thinking y'all, well, okay, I said it. Fat and ugly. And y'all probably skinny and ugly or in between. Who knows? But I know one thing, you feel insecure when it comes to her and other trans women. Listen, live to be who you want to be, long as you being it true to yourself and you not bother nobody that don't want to be bothered. That's it. That's all.
I call it proximity to penises. It's proximity to penises. The women get very upset about the proximity to penises. Hey, Michelle A.T.A. Brown, girl, none of the penises that want Maddie want you, girl.
Exactly.
I don't know which one you want you, because I ain't into talking about what you got going on under your clothes. But enough people have talked about it, and it's a thing. And you are as insecure, and you carry your insecurities very poorly. Again, the unhealed traumas, they come out to play. I don't know hers. She's never disclosed them necessarily that I've heard. Perhaps she has. But clearly something is afoot there in this woman's life. You cannot have as much going on as you claim to going on and your life be as great as you say it is and all the things you got going, and you are this bitter and angry about a person you don't even friggin' know over something that happened on the internet that caused you a modicum of discomfort. Because if you really want to keep it really a fucking buck, because back in the day I was emotional about it. I was like, yeah, it was really wrong. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I've lived several lives since then, and hell, got a whole nother phone. Like, what? Nigga, I know your phone does everything to you, but you could have literally turned your fucking ringer off and only picked up for people you know and blocked every troll, and just it would have died down. But Michelle A.T. Alien Brown, what you did, my dear, is you had a small flicker and you are a blogger a very popular blogger, you know when you hit pay dirt, bitch, you threw gasoline on that flame. Yes, you did. You cried victim every day, all day on your Periscope as you drove around Atlanta to anybody who would listen. And I remember I was there, girl. So yeah, hindsight 2020, looking back, even the escalation of the initial breach, I'm gonna now say was overdone by Michelle. I don't think it was that big of a fucking deal, looking back. I mean, it was a big deal, but she also made it a bigger deal. But the response, and God, what are we, 5, 6 years? I don't even know, but let's listen to Maddie because she's talking about the stalker and it really, really sad.
Kaya and I had our first split up. Today, this woman was on her live and she was talking about she was getting ready to go. She wants to be a witness in whatever legal situation that's going on with Nicole and Palmer and myself. She wants to be a witness. And I really hope that she really rethinks things.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that what the fuck she said? That she wants to go be a witness? Oh, my God.
She sure did. She said she'll be a witness. Witness for what? Okay, first of all, you're going to wind up going to jail yourself. A witness to what? That you put Maddie's address up there when you was looking at that house on Zillow? Because that's how the address got out. She was looking at the house.
She's going to get to that. She's going to get to that.
Yeah.
Yep. Maddie's going to get to that part. But yeah, I don't know why Michelle Alien would be wanting to insert herself in a situation with somebody that has nothing to do with her. Again, you're putting yourself not only in a situation, but it's dangerous. It's like when her and Funky Dineva went to Kenya Moore's house. There's just lines you ought the fuck not cross. You ought not be out on nobody's lawn taking pictures or doing nothing at all. And when you get your fucking ass beat, and then you're going to be crying. But let's go on. I don't advocate violence. But bitch, I be talking about whooping your monkey ass. For real.
You come to my house, you're going to get your ass whooped or worse. Yeah, so I advocated for my damn self.
You talking about coming to a court date about a motherfucker stalking me that ain't got fuck to do with you, bitch? And me and your business is completed and done? Whore? Ooh.
She would get served with papers for my. I would serve her a restraining order. You want to come to court? Okay, come on. That's what so it can be easier on me.
She is her.
Yeah,
she is Myrtle. She is. And y'all, if I'm talking over Miss Myrtle, 1, I'd be doing that. 2, it's way past my bedtime. So sleepy. So please forgive me. 3, I can barely hear, so I be yelling a little bit. That's fucking cyber stalking. Think about this. This event that between Maddie, look at me, I'm laying out the case now for Madison to be able to lay out why I believe this absolutely is a clear case of cyber stalking. If this woman is still mentioning TS when she has no reason to in an adversarial manner, but she's a public figure, so you can talk stuff about people. Okay. But again, this is a great case she's laying out here. The Zillow thing was egregious. But you talking about going to a case with a strange man. This is how dangerous Michelle Alien Brown is. You're talking about a fucking man who is threatening this woman online. And you're going to link up with a strange man who's stalking somebody you don't like and help and do what, bitch? See, that is, girl, you better watch it, Michelle. You better watch it. But let's let Maddie say it. Let's let Maddie say it, because bitch.
And the lies that she gets on the internet and say, because you guys are about to stop playing with my name. And I really want you to watch this.
The past life you had will shock you.
Oh, I bet it will, honey. Yeah, I bet it will. Get your money, Maddie. Get your money, Maddie. Get your dollar bills. Hold on, let Maddie get her money. Let Maddie get her money. Get your money, Maddie. Okay.
Y'all believe anything T.S. Manhan say. I don't give a fuck about anything that he says because he is a liar. He is a manipulator of the media. He weaponizes his fan base to target people. He tells y'all to go dox people. He tells y'all to flag people's channels. I have been a victim of it. If anybody needs me to be a witness, okay, because I have my own restraining order against T.S. Manhan, I will be a witness, okay? But anyway, I would love for anybody to call in if you want to call in. Don't forget to like this video and share and subscribe. Okay.
You see how she does that dog whistle? Maddie Manhan. Anybody want to call in so she could just get that rabid audience, that red meat, the ones that hate trans women, and they can get up and just dog Maddie or do whatever. And I'm not saying that's what it sounds to me that that's what she's whistling for. But let's keep going.
Like this video, share and subscribe. I don't like the courts. I don't like the police. Okay, I'm not trying to do all that. But if a man threatens me, a big ass man in a wig threatens me, I went to the police. Okay, T.S. Manhan's pulled guns out, sent people to my house, put my damn address online, and then
what is she talking about? T.S. Madison did not pull a gun on her or send anybody. Let me tell you something about Michelle A.T. Alien Brown. She is a very good blogger, and she is not without her motherfucking phones. And this was back in the day of Periscope and everything. This even before YouTube went live, I believe. Baby, if she would have sent somebody to her fucking house, baby, we would have video. Matter of fact, she's got video cameras everywhere. And if she's talking about her condo, it's certainly would have been known, right? Even if it was the rental house that she had where Funky was. So I don't believe that. I think that's a bold-faced fucking lie. I don't buy that. I call bullshit. Now, again, hindsight's 2020. Now that I'm looking back in time and looking at it, I'm like, wait a minute. Michelle E.T. Allen Brown, there's no fucking way. She would have, if Maddie would have sent somebody to wherever she was, she would have fucking recorded that. And she never came out with.
He goes online and acts like I did it to him. He is the perpetual lying ass victim. I did no such thing. And he got his whole following believing that I ever came to his house. I believe anything.
All right. Now you see that, right? As you guys know, in January of 2022, I bought my $1.2 million, 10,000 square foot home in Lithonia.
I remember
So
that.
before, on the day that I closed on my home, Gary Coleman was online, Stank from the A was online, and she was doing this.
Would you buy it? Well, somebody had sent me this Zillow listing, and I was like, okay.
First of all, until Maddie made this video and said these things, I had no idea this is the actual day that Maddie closed on her house. How in the world I actually saw this video as it was happening is insane. I don't know if I saw it as it was like very live, because I don't tend to, you see, I can see the people on a panel. I don't listen to like call-ins and stuff like that. I must have saw a snippet or something, but I do 100% remember her pulling this woman's home up on Zillow. But the fact that it's on Maddie's closing day is fucking bonkers, y'all. Listen to this. Listen to what Maddie says this fucking woman did.
But it's not my style. But it's a nice house. But from his videos and stuff, it doesn't look like it's any different from his old house. It might be bigger than his old house, but it's just as old and it's just as dated. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to make sure I don't put the address out. Hold on.
Do you think it looked better than Claudia's house?
Oh yeah, most Atlanta houses look better than Claudia's house. Oh yeah, the address right there. I can't show it this way. Hold on. I can show it.
Would you buy it?
Well, somebody had sent me this Zillow listing, and I was like, okay.
One moment, I'm going to continue. Because I really don't think that she really wants to get in this thing like she thinks she does.
See, it look nice. That's a nice house. Right?
Yeah, that's nice.
That's a nice house.
That's a beautiful home.
It's the city. It's the city.
But it looks just like the old house. Don't it?
I don't like them doors in the inside, though.
This is the most weirdest, stalkerish, insane shit I've ever fucking seen. Like, Hey, honey. Hi, y'all. Good to see you, too. Yo, it's insane. Motherfuckers who can't buy none of that shit. Sitting up talking about somebody else's shit. You know how fucking crazy you have to be to do that? Oh, okay. All right. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, I don't like it. Bitch, you in an apartment.
Michelle, you quiet. What do you think?
It's not my taste.
No, it do.
If I had a family,
yeah.
It's just not my. It's too traditional. I mean, it's nice.
It's a tradition.
It's nice. I don't like the colors, but you know, paint is cheap. You can buy paint. The kitchen needs updating, but it's not bad. I like it.
You like the lighting fixtures?
I don't like the floors, but I don't like blood floors. You may like blood floors. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all saying, you know, people be asking me what I think. From my preference, I like dark walnut. I like dark.
You got a movie theater in there.
Michelle A.T. Alien Brown, bitch, you sound so fucking insane. You sound like an absolute lunatic. Talking about what you like and don't like about this fucking woman's house. That's weird. That makes you a legitimate weirdo.
D, no, that it's weird too, but it's also creepy. You are
very fucking creepy, bro. Very creepy.
You a creep, and that's why if you bitch, you come to that courthouse if you want to. It just makes it easier for me to serve your bitch ass, because you sitting up and you got a panel full of hating ass motherfuckers talking about, ooh, I don't like this. Oh, that's okay, but it's dated and all that shit. I was like, y'all sick.
She damn sure is, Rizzo. She's bigger and obsessed. She's insane. And Miss Myrtle is up here telling the truth. Yup, an absolute gold mine. Listen, it's insane to be sitting up conversing about someone else's property, and you say that you don't like this person. If you all know anything about me, you remember the back in the beef days, baby, you could tell me anybody could have said anything about me. Unless I felt like I was in a fighting mood, bitch, I ain't gonna never watch it. To this day, I've never seen 99% of videos about me, ever. Why? Bitch, I'm not watching you talk about how you don't like me. Dummy. So this is crazy. This is absolutely ludicrous. So let's and look at the pain on Maddie's face. Look at the pain. I'm telling you, broke my fucking heart today watching this. I was like, damn, Maddie, I didn't even know that. On your fucking closing day, my nigga. Bruh, I used to be a mortgage loan officer. That's how y'all even became to know me. And that's one of the biggest fucking days of your fucking life. Other than like, you know, you having a baby. Shit, closing on your house? That's a big goddamn deal. It's one of the most immense, joyous, triumphant occasions of your life. And this fucking hating ass bitch is just ruining it. Why? Fucking trauma, bro. I think AT Alien wants Maddie's dick. I'm telling you, that's my gut feeling. She wants Maddie's dick. Maddie, you may have to just put a mask on her, put her head through a hole and something and just toot her up and do her a favor, do her a solid. Just calm her down. Give her my mom used to call it the common stick. You might have to give her a little common stick. I know you don't go that route. I know that ain't your thing, but you might have to do the Lord's work. Anyway, you might have to exercise her. Anyway, let's continue.
Okay, wait, I'm still looking.
Wait, I'm still looking.
Somebody said that.
Do you like the kitchen?
I'm still looking. That's nasty, bitch.
As you can see, that was January of 2022 when Michelle A.T. Alien spanked from the A. This was the day I closed on my house. And she was, before I could even really announce it, she was inside, you know, had the listing. So, and then as you can see up there in the corner, she had the address up there in the corner. So I want y'all to watch. I need y'all to understand, like, this stuff is deeper than the level that y'all think it is, okay?
Back up, because listen to what Maddie, I'm gonna slow it back.
And then as you can see up there in the corner, she had the address up there in the corner.
It's fair use. I'm allowed to use it, but I just also wanted to speed it up a little bit. But let me slow it down, because this part is, I think, to me, it's the most important part of the video. It really is what inspired me to do my commentary, is listen to what.
This was the day I closed on my house.
Right.
And she was, before I could even really announce it.
That's what I'm saying.
She was inside, you know.
Okay, that's what I was trying to back it up. Hold on, my phone. Okay, boom, here we go. This is crazy. Listen at this shit. Okay.
Now, as you can see, that was January of 2022 when Michelle A.T. of Stank from the A. This was the day I closed on my house. And she was, before I could even really announce it, she was inside, you know, had the listing somewhere. And then as you can see up there in the corner, she had the address up there in the corner. So I want y'all to watch. I need y'all to understand, like, this stuff is deeper than the level that y'all think it is, okay? So she sits there online with another homosexual and some old woman from Detroit. And they were like discussing this. Now, mind you, this is what they were doing. And so I sat and I watched. I didn't even respond to this video.
The hood.
If that's the house. I mean, I don't know.
No, it's the house for sure.
How you know?
Because I know people.
I like the bedroom. It's a nice size. It don't look as big as mine, but it look nice. I like it. I like
was for sale for $1.2 million, but he didn't buy it for that much.
Oh. Oh, the bathroom needs updating, but it ain't bad. The closet, I like the closet.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. That's
the closet about the same size as mine. Dick.
Okay, come to Dick. I think I can do a poll.
Come to the bathroom.
So as you can see up in the corner, like the address was there. I know her for the works that she does. She's a very dark, jaded, jealous individual, and I know her for her works. But she's trying to get herself over into this stuff with the DL Whisperer and the legalities that's going on with us. But what she doesn't know is that when I was not responding to the situation that was going on between myself and the DL Whisperer, I was actually downloading the metadata from his own mouth to use in a court of law against him. And she stated, this is what he stated from his mouth. And I quote, and he quotes.
Serious dictation was driving me
crazy.
Shit. So I switched to whisper flow. Here's why I'll
get your money. Get your money. And I'm gonna turn him up.
Because see, the address on Google is accurate. The address on Google for Mr. Madison is not accurate. That's not his real address. So I had a little bit of trouble at first because, you know, I thought I had the address, but I didn't see that door. So I'm like, nah.
Why is this strange man looking for Maddie's house, y'all? Who the fuck is he? Myrtle. Where does this nigga come from? What the fuck? Why is he looking for Maddie's house? This is crazy.
This can't be it. Like, nah, that can't be it. Like, nah. But I found it. I found it. The address on Google is wrong as hell. That's why I was like, your house wasn't that easy to find. I just have people. If it wouldn't have took me so long to find the house, because see,
he said my address wasn't hard to find. He has people. This is also Michelle A.T. Alien in his comment section, liking and subscribing to things, saying that she's not mad at it, right? Well, I don't have that screenshot, but I do have it. I will be posting all of this stuff in the timeline. Y'all just sit tight. Then, from his own words, the gentleman, because she said that I dox and I do it. There's no videos, there's no pictures, there's no anything of me having someone's home with their address in the corner. There's no pictures, there's no videos of me having posting anybody's. There's nothing of me online doing that because I know the dangers of that. This is him from his own mouth telling his followers to do this.
Some of y'all, and this is what I need from y'all, because y'all don't like the way I respond to people. I hate to say it, but y'all are gonna have to bully people on my behalf. Like I know that sounds terrible. I don't care. That's where we are. Like I know everybody can't do it, but the people that can step up.
Okay. This young man clearly has a mental disorder. Clearly has a mental disorder. No normal person, they don't do this. They don't make these weird parasocial relationships to the point where you break the fourth wall, you start to dox and you want to come to where the person is, invade their lives. That's very dangerous. Very dangerous. That is insane. And now you're like, well, me alone, I'm a stranger. I'm trying to get this famous person's attention. They're not they're not responding to me. So, hey, I've got a few, I don't know how many people, I've got my whatever social media. I need you all to start bullying this person. Like, what the fuck? That is absolutely insane, bro. But let's continue. Let's listen to this absolute madness. And Michelle A.T. this is the people you want to align with because you're a crazy motherfucker too. God damn it. Fuck.
Harassed and report and do they big one. This is the time. This is the time for you to step up. This is the time to rise. Like I need my risers to rise. Like I need my risers join my Discord. Let me put the Discord in the comments because I'm telling you, we have to. We can't play no more. I've been too coy. I can't do everything by myself. I'll handle the bigger people, the little stuff.
Young man, you're so fucking retarded. Do you know what you're doing is called creating a fucking conspiracy, you dumbass? Right there. Your call to action to commit cyberbullying in mass, even if one person agrees, that's a conspiracy, ding dong. I really hope you don't have any assets anywhere. I really hope you will. Maybe I hope you do. Because if you do, and Maddie find them, oh yeah, she's going to attach a judgment right onto it. She's going to get your little ducats. Yep. You might want to ask your girl, Michelle A.T. how she enforced her monies on Funky with her judgment. Okay? Because I think Maddie going to get one on you, boy. You sound lunacy. I need y'all to do what, girl? Okay. Yeah, lock his dumb ass up. He's a danger to himself and others.
Handle them. Like, when I say handle them, I don't care what you got to say to them. I don't care what you got to do. If you want to dox them, they've been doxing me. Go. If you need me to get you the information, do what you got to do.
Okay. He's asking people to commit a crime. Are y'all clear on that? Did you hear it? Am I the only one?
I can't hear. I can't hear it because I guess I got my earpiece in because I switched over. But I've already heard what he had to say.
Y'all, if you can hear him asking these people to commit a crime, he will block them. I mean, to dox, and he will give them the information. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I think they would have said they couldn't hear if they would have. Yeah. Because they just really, yeah, we good. And the video's almost done.
No, it's just me. It's just me. It's just my earpiece.
No worries. All right. All right, love you. I'm about to continue, baby.
Let me play the Discord, because we is not gonna play no more. Like, we finna step this shit up 30 notches. When I tell you things are gonna step up, and I need everybody to put their best foot forward. And when I say everybody, the people that can, some of y'all.
So I really want.
Again, he is calling for violence in mass. And he's talking about doing this shit on Discord. Discord, that's exactly where all the weirdos are conspiring to do shit. You better be careful out on them Discords. All them chats are monitored by the government. And you out here plotting crimes? You so stupid you don't even know it's a crime? Oh my God.
Michelle A.T. Alien, I really want her to watch it. Like, you don't have anything to do with it. You can commentate, do all this stuff, but you come down there to that courthouse, and when I have all the stuff subpoenaed, and when he has to speak about his sources and where he got his sources from, and he names you or Tasha K,
baby,
then we got an issue. So I suggest, Mr. Alien, that you just
Michelle A.T. Alien, I'm sure that you've had a few court appearances and you seem very, very smart. What you just received is public notice, ma'am. T.S. Madison, yep, just put you on public notice that you possibly are going to be charged with conspiracy. I dare say it's a done deal. I can't see how it's not possible that you have not conspired with this young man when he put the call out, and then when he could not find the location, and then you miraculously under his caption, you become available to this person like you did with Kaya. You show up in these people's lives to quote unquote help them. All the while, you're further stalking and harassing Maddie. Yeah, girl, when she pointed that finger and said, I need you to watch it, I said, okay. Yeah, I hope you're listening. I know you do listen to everything Maddie says, but bitch, I hope you really studied this here video, because this is a master class right here on what she's giving. And she did this shit in less than 20 fucking minutes.
Yes, do your commentary, because I've been keeping a log on you as well. Woo! And I know you for your works. And I know the things that you do. I know this. Because you've screamed out that I've doxed you, and I just showed you evidence of you doxing me. Show yours. Y'all love to talk about this stuff, about what I've done. Show your proof.
Lady Basho.
Because I got it on y'all. I highly suggest, and all the people and all the other women and everybody that was on there talking about how I hate women and I've said the nastiest thing about women. I'm talking about those bitches.
Come on.
That do that foul fuck shit to me. And y'all act like that y'all don't even see that. But I got folders on all you bitches.
Okay.
I got folders on you. Just because I don't be saying nothing, or I may read y'all bitch or call y'all motherfucking names and shit like that, bitch, I've been keeping tabs and folders on you.
While you scroll, volunteers are packing meals with care.
Listen,
families are waiting with hope.
That right there is really the most important part of the whole thing. The whole thing right there, okay, in my book, is this woman is trying to live her life, and she is being harassed in a very aggressive coordinated, now we can determine coordinated manner, it's long-term. And it's proving to cause her quite a bit of damage, and now expenses with having to increase security, I'm sure, and things of that nature. I'm sure that T.S. Madison is keeping a nice invoice of all of the fees and that she, I'm sure, is incurring so that she may ask for not only her legal fees to be given to her in her judgment, but she includes that in her monetary ask as well, because this is serious business. Not to be joking, but trans women are killed at an alarming fucking rate. And all women are in danger, all. You know, I'm an advocate for us all. Women of color in particular, trans women of color in particular. So for this man, and for us to act like, oh, well, he's just gay. What the fuck does that got to do with it? Most of your serial killers are gay. Hell, your Department of War right now looks like a flaming goddamn homosexual. What the hell does that got to do with it? The Spartans, they were all homosexuals, had wives and children. So this woman, Michelle A.T. Alien Brown, is a danger. I don't know what happened to Miss Murder. She must have fallen off, or maybe I knocked her off. I'm sorry, Miss Murder, if I did, or if you did. Because I'm about to wrap it up because we're done we're at the end of the show. We got to everybody. But this homophobia, we need to recognize that it's not cool. It's not cool. And a lot of it from women tends to come from trauma. I have a lot of opinions about why I have a theory on the world being the way it is and the body built the way it is, and why I think the body ought not do certain things, and how it messes with the natural laws of the earth and rhythms and shit. But I also think that there should be, 9 women to 1 man on the planet. I think the planet's been oversaturated, overpopulated, and the world has been taken over by penises. So there you go. They say the ionic life is in the semen, right? The semen is that thing. So it's interesting that both Michelle and Tasha K invoke a Black woman motif as victim in these instances. It's very creepy. It's very weird, and it's not even real. These 2 incredibly successful, dark skinned, not even conventionally beautiful Black women make a whole lot of fucking money and are incredibly successful. Bitch, where the fuck have you been held back? You seem to be doing a goddamn K, even through your fucking traumas. Bitch, you sitting up there critiquing a $1.2 million house, bitch, because you too are wealthy, Michelle, but you still seem to be a miserable fucking gremlin. Get you some fucking business and leave Maddie alone. That fucking young man is disturbed. You heard his dumb ass on there. And Tasha K, you so fucking out of pocket with the bullshit you trying to pull on your audience for your willful ignorance and disfucking regard for just human decency. Nah, bitch, you pay it. If I were your people, I tell you to suck a dick. I tell you to suck Maddie's dick. Yeah, but Maddie wouldn't have you. Maddie wouldn't have your dirty mouth on her dick. Believe it. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for my co-host for most of the evening. My love, Miss Myrtle Snow, my sister, my Leo sister. I love you all. Thank you to all the old schools and the new schools and the folks that will see us on the replay. Please hit the like button. Please share the video. Kiki with somebody. Oh, I'm still on the, I didn't come back on the screen, did I? Boom. I'm just standing right. I'm like literally, look, I'm literally like this. Just I'm talking to y'all like, I'm like, so I love you. But yeah, it was so good to see so many of you all here. And that was a good Kiki, yeah? We read the girls down because they are out of fucking pocket. Y'all too old. Y'all too old for this. No, we reaping what we sow. We reaping what we sow. Good night or good day, Miss Rizzo and Lady Bathsheba and even the other person to say Maddie is not a truth teller. Hey, that's on you. That ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about. Riri, yes. Yeah, everybody. My Miss C, of course, Miss Beans, Catch Joyce, yeah. She said, boom, yup. She came in with the Josh. That's right, because I sure had forgot that. My Two Cents, Mysterious Mermaid, Belicious, Belicious. Let's see. Yes, I love y'all. AK Oi QD. I don't know fucking these names up. I know. Open Up, David Corey with the crop. Yeah, that's my fellow homestead gentleman. I know y'all. I love y'all. Anyway, have a beautiful day. I am going to have a good sleep. Y'all know we're exactly 12 hours apart if you're in the East Coast. 14 if you're in Arizona. 9 if you're in Los Angeles. It's some wild shit. I don't I love y'all. I'm glad to be here talking my shit again just for a few little minutes. We'll be back serious soon, though. We got some serious things to be chatting about. You know I'm still a deep diver, bitch. So yeah. But y'all ready. Y'all can swim. I love you.